Spring Fair Jordero, Spring Festival bards are dancing in the street with other street performers. They are celebrating the Spring Fair for the agricultural deity Mother Gaia. The festival celebrates the new season of agricultural goods and commerce. Traveling the backroads today is Meryl and his recent newlywed wife Asa. The two are dressed in their best clothes as they shake hands and exchange hugs with the good people of Jordero. In the distance, Jaren exchanges arrows with his druid girlfriend Kayla Long. The two practice their archery skills at a Bowers test. Meryl and Asa join the other couple at the archery range. Greetings Jaren, hello Kayla, how are the young lovers doing this day, comments Meryl as he watches Kayla take aim with her short bow. We are well, how is the married couple doing old man, snickers Jaren to his longtime friend. Asa steps in front of Meryl and smiles back at Jaren and his half-elf girlfriend. It seems the old man is more a bureaucrat now than an adventurer, so it kind of is a bummer Jaren. Some days we have to slow down Asa, especially since my recent injuries by that Damon bounty hunter looking for you dear. That is you unfortunate lover, but it is a curse we need to follow through with our marriage. Kayla releases a double spiral arrow at the archery target in the Bowery contest, striking the center line of the target. Good shooting lass, comments the human vendor of the contest. Do my ears claim that you are adventurers? Jaren steps in at the brown walrus mustache man in charge of the Bowery contest. We have been known to travel the regions for adventure, my friend, why do you ask? The brown mustache man looks around carefully. I hear the priestess is looking for a group of guards to protect a flower-picking mission in the Everdale Mystery Woods. I hear she is paying well. If this festival bores the men and women here. Meryl gives a look at Jaren, who shows the look of an excited child at Christmas. What is in your devious mind, old friend? Well, you know Meryl, we can only take so much of the festival, and though the girls love it, why not get a little extra tariff for the church and our lives? What do you say, comments the copper-haired elf. Meryl looks at the ladies who seem intrigued. Kayla speaks, being a servant of Chantia, I believe it would help me get an extra boon with the church. What about you Asa? Though I am a party fan of Soon, I could use the extra boon for my history as an Arians. What about you lover? Meryl massages his 5 o'clock stubbed face. My wife changes her hair color to match Soon, and I do my best to serve Torm. Though an extra income is good for the church and our future as a couple. Why not? The heroes walk over to the picnicking activity of the Church of Chantia, and are quickly joined by their rogue Kapaka dwarf barbarian. A brown copper-haired elf sits at a desk filling out papers for her upcoming trip to the Mystery Woods. Good day, Priestess Agnes, I am Meryl Brilcreck and my friends, and I were informed that you need a protection detail for your trip out to the Mystery Woods. The older elf female looks up at the adventurers and sneers at Asa and Kayla. Though I am not a fan of half-elves and Arians, I accept your offering Justicar. Your reputation has been passed down from several churches of Chantia over the years. My next trip to the Mystery Woods needs a pair of adventurers who can serve as protection because most of the travelers are just commoners. For Chantia we are picking several rare plants that serve as a benefit for several of her healing powers. Though your women may not be on the good side of Chantia, your reputation as a former hero of the common man is greatly accepted. Though we are in the middle of the Chantia festival, we can discuss your bounty upon our return from the Mystery Woods. We will be leaving early morning and your crew will be our outriders, since the Mystery Woods has a number of mysteries we were not meant to see. Thank you for your offer, Priestess, and if you could give us a list of the noted plant remedies we will greatly appreciate it. Until the early hours, have a good night. Early morning hours, the outriders take point led by Jaren, who serves as a lead scout. Meryl and the ladies flank the commoners while the dwarf barbarian rogue Bruiner takes up the rear guard. The caravan is small and has 3 wagons, 2 are covered, the third carries the necessary supplies needed to retrieve the healing remedies in the dark and Mystery Woods. Creatures watch the advancing caravan, but hold their position until instructed by their leader. You sure we are on the right course, Jaren? This is the direction for the first of a number of plants that need to be picked, dwarf. But very little is known about this part of the woods. What exactly are we looking for, Jaren? Comments Kayla as she raises her short bow. Surrounding woods. I think it's called slimeweed and it's supposed to be a plant that stops of petrification and stone breath. It's supposed to be on the trees of the Slander Swamp which we are heading for, I think. Is that correct, Druid? Wait. A dark-skinned man in dark robes looks over to Jaren, and his long mustache shows a man of wisdom and knowledge. It is one of the components needed for the antitoxins of what you said, Scout. Great, visiting Slander Swamp for a mysterious slimeweed that stops petrification and stone breath. Just what a dwarf like me follows. What would you rather be doing, Bruiner, getting drunk and gaming while bathing naked in the icy winters of our home? You bet I would, Justicar. This is just not my steed. Okay, Slimeweed, where are you? Bruiner and his crew are looking for you. Here, Slimeweed. Asa and Kayla just shake their heads at the antics of their Kapaka dwarf friend. Slander Swamp. The winds of spring fall against the wagons as Druid Weight directs the commoners to the trees that carry the slimeweed. Pushing through the dark swamp moss and waters, the commoners start to remove the slimeweed with special gloves and tools provided by the Church of Chauntea. The Outriders stand guard as Jaren checks for tracks along the swampy coast. He runs his gloved hands into the swamp bog and tosses it into the sky, mumbling a few druidic words from his tongue. Merrill spots the movement of the ranger and realizes something is coming. Moments later, a dark creature of the swamp pushes its way towards the commoners and heroes. The creature appears to be a mixed creature of both a rooster and a great cat. Known as the cockatrice, the aggressive creature stalks its prey, working on the slimeweed. Caw-caw-caw. The creature appears to be the size of a great cat compared to its smaller cousins. Cockatrice, take aim! Yells Jaren. The creature attacks aggressively at its victims. Using a concentrated burst of weapons, the Outriders strike back at the aggressive creature. Watch for his eyes, mirrors up, comments Kayla. As the creature uses its mad gaze at the party and commoners. Its mad eyes paralyze several of the commoners, but have minimum damage on the heroes and Druid Weight. Bruiner has a close call but reflects the gaze back at the beast with his silver-lined mirror. Bruiner throws his axe at the beast, striking it hard. Arrows are released from both Kayla and Jaren, and Merrill swings his mace of smiting against the swampy coast, disrupting the creature's balance. Caw-caw-caw. The heroes continue to plummet the creature, who seems to have lost his aggressive nature from the mace of smiting. Working fast, Bruiner is joined by Jaren, and the two strikes the beast down quickly. As it attempts to regain its balance from the loud noise of the mace, the creature is quickly subdued as Druid Weight uses his animal handling talents to control the beast and send it back to the surrounding wilderness. Asa and Kayla assist in helping the paralyzed commoners from the creature's look. Druid Weight joins Merrill as the uninjured commoners start to place the slimeweed into a specially modified vase for transportation. It would appear that Agnes was correct in hiring your mercenaries. Though I disagreed at first, I thank you for your help in this expedition. It is part of our job, Druid Weight. This is just the first of many hijinks we will probably face on this trip. I would recommend that we return back to the city with the slimeweed and drop off some of the commoners to prevent any further injuries. Train my team on how to use your druid tools and gloves, and we will save you from a loss of injured commoners. That is my opinion. These woods are not made for commoners, but a man with your talent can be a benefit as well. Just think about it, Druid Weight. Merrill joins the others as he leaves Druid Weight to continue the packaging process of the healing remedies. To be continued in 235B.